guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, thanks a lot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make your crunch headband with bow, and also your crunch hair packer. Okay, so this is just going to be like an hair wrap tutorial, which I'm going to show you guys how to make 3 different types of headbands that you can rock. Okay, note that you can use any kind of fabric. You can use your African print, you can use your satin, you can use your lycra fabric. It depends on what you want to achieve at the end of the day. But for today's tutorial I'm going to make use of African fabric just to show you guys what it looks like. Don't forget to join us on Facebook, teegdesigns, and on Instagram, teegdesigns. All the details are going to be in the description box below. You can also visit our website. We have fashion illustration topics. All the details are going to be in the description box below. So this is what our headband looks like. And if you are thinking of starting up a business, like a small scale business, I recommend you to learn how to cut this scrunchie, and you can use it, make it in mass production, and you can actually make profits from it. Okay, so this is what our hairband looks like. So this is team A. You can see this is what it looks like. You can see how it stays. This is the back view of it. This is the back view. You can see what it looks like, and it's so beautiful. So if you are interested in learning how to make this, then stay tuned. So you can just make this in mass and you can just sell it and make profits from it. It's actually a cool business to start, right? And it's very easy. So you can make this within 5 minutes. Trust me when I say that. So this is what it looks like. Okay, now for the second one, I'm going to show you guys how to rock this with your bow tie. I actually love this color. Let me know what you guys think about this. I love this color. I love the fact that it's flashy, and this is team B. So this is it, and it fits all head sizes. You don't have to worry if your head is small or if you have a big size, or if you're on a small size. You don't have to worry about that, okay, because it fits both small sizes and big sizes. So you can see how it sits, and this is what we have for the back. And you can see the bow tie. So another simple one again is this. So this is crunch hair packer. You can just use it to pack your hair. Let me just do that and show you guys. So this is beautiful, guys. Okay, let me take off this so that you guys can see this clearly. You can see what it looks like. Just use it to pack your hair, and then you're off to go. So if you're interested in learning how to make these 3 bands, so stay tuned, and this video is for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. So we are going to be starting first with our crunchies, which we use to pack our hair. So with me here I have my fabric, which is 25 inches. So on a single fold we have 50 inches by 4. Okay, so we have 50 inches by 4, and I'm going to be making use of this elastic, which is about ½ inch elastic, and also we'll be needing this pin, safety pin for this. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do now is we'll go ahead and fold our fabric into 2 this way. Fold our fabric into 2. Now we'll use ½ inch and stitch it all the way down. So after stitching it all the way down, I'll show you guys what it looks like. You can see. So we're also going to go ahead with our elastic and our safety pin this way. So just go ahead and pin your safety pin to your elastic, and then you pass it through this way. Okay, you can see it came out at this other side, so you try to secure this part so that you don't have it like pulling out. See, let me zoom it in so you can see what our, just try to secure this part so that it doesn't come out, so you can see what it looks like. You can see our crunchies for our hairband, and you can also put it on this way. You can see what it looks like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and tie. You can also go ahead and tie your elastic together this way. You will see that it will automatically close up the edges, so you just tie it and you can see. So you also tie it again just to secure the elastic. So I'll go ahead and just cut this off, then I'll cut it off. So you can see, very simple. You can see what it looks like. So now let's move to the second one. You can also use this to pack your hair as shown below. Want to achieve is crunchies with bow tie. Okay, our headpiece with bow tie, and with me here I have this fabric which is actually long. So for this we have about 60 inches long, folded into two I have 30 inches, and for the wideness of it I have about 4 inches also. Now the next thing we are going to do now is to go ahead and fold our fabric into two this way. Fold your fabric into two, make use of 1/2 inch, and then you stitch it all the way. Now for our bow, I have this piece here with me, and for the length of our bow tie we have 13 inches, and for the wideness I have 3 inches. So I'll just go ahead and fold it into two this way. Once I fold it into two, I will go ahead and stitch this part and also stitch this part. I will leave about 1/2 inch at this point in order for me to turn it up. So once I'm done stitching that, I'll show you guys the next thing we have to do. So the second one. So after stitching this, that is the one we are going to attach our bow tie to, we'll go ahead. This is what we have. Now for the other piece which we are going to use as our bow tie, we went ahead to leave about 1/2 inch this way so that we can also turn this out. After turning it out, this is what we have. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to be going in with this 1 inch elastic. So I'll go ahead and pin it this way. So we are going to pass this elastic into this. After passing our elastic into it, you can see what it looks like. You can see how it just comes up. So the next thing we are going to do now is we're also going to go ahead and join the two sides together. So I'll just go ahead and tie this. So once I've tied it, I'll go ahead and cut off the elastic. So I'm just going to put this inside this way. thing we are going to do now is we are going to go ahead with our bow tie, and we just have a little piece which is about 5 inches by 2. So go ahead and fold this middle point. Go ahead and fold this middle point this way. So you can see what it looks like. It's actually beautiful. Now at this point where we closed up the elastic, go ahead and place your bow tie this way. Then you go ahead and stitch this part just to close it up, right? So after stitching it, you can see what it looks like. You can see our hairband, crotches with bow tie. You can see how it looks like. So beautiful, right? So I'll go ahead and stitch this way and show you guys the final look of our hairband. Our crunchies head tie, we are going to make use of these 3 pieces of fabric. We'll also need our elastic, which is about 7 inches, and we need our safety pin, your tape measure, and also a pair of scissors, right? So the first thing we are going to do now is for the main piece, which is this fabric, I have 40 inches length. So the length is 40 inches, and then the wideness is 10 inches. Note that if you don't want it to be very full, go ahead and use about 6 inches or 7 inches, okay? But if you want to achieve a very full effect, then you make use of 10 inches by 40 inches. So this is for the main fabric. Now we'll set this aside. Now for the lining fabric, this is the lining fabric. We have 15 inches for the length by 3 inches. We are going to use this to turn up the main fabric. So we have 15 inches by 3. Now for the casing, which is like the smaller piece, we have 14 inches by 2. Okay, we have piece which serve as our elastic case. So we have 14 inches by 2 inches. So this is what we have for our elastic. For our lining, we have 15 inches by 3, and for the main fabric we have 40 inches by 7. Now the next thing we are going to do now is to go ahead and cut out our elastic. Now I'm making use of this elastic, which is about 1 inch wide, and for the length of the elastic we have about 7 inches for our elastic. Okay, so we'll go ahead and set this aside. So the next thing we are going to do now is to go ahead and fold our main piece into 2 this way. We'll go ahead and fold our main piece into 2 this way, and then make use of about ½ inch and we'll stitch it all the way down, right? So if you our elastic casing also, we'll also go ahead and fold it into 2 this way. Fold it into 2, and then we'll stitch it with about ½ inch. Okay,
with that, this is what we have. You can see. Now the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to go ahead and take our elastic and we'll go ahead and fix it into the piece of our elastic piece. Once you are done with that, go ahead and secure the edges so that it's going to stay firm. So this is what you are going to have at the end of the day. Now for the lining piece, now we'll go ahead and pass it through the main fabric this way so that it can gather up. So once you are so that it can gather up this way, so just keep passing it. Make sure you so once it gather up, this is what you are going to have. You can see what it looks like. So you just pull it all together to give it this crunch effect. Now go ahead with your elastic piece and stitch it this way. Just watch carefully to see how I'm going to stitch this. Place your elastic piece this way, and then you go ahead and fold your main piece on it. so that you can have a very nice finishing, and then you stitch it. So this is what it looks like. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop your questions or any topic you want us to treat in the comment section, and I'm going to be happy to put up such video. Now this is what we have. You go ahead and stitch the edges this way so that you can have a very nice finishing at the end of the day. Now for the other part of your elastic also, you will also go ahead and place it and also fold your main fabric on it, and then you stitch it. Once you are done with that, your hairband is ready. So this is what our hairband look like. You can see how beautiful it is, you can see how it grips, and you can see the elastic part of it, and this is what it looks like. For the one with bow, and we also have our hair packer. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. Let me know which one you prefer. Is it A, B or C? Do you prefer the one with a bow tie, or do you prefer your headband paste? Kindly comment below and let me know the one you prefer and the one you can rock any day at any moment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.